Look like a badger's arse this morning. I feel like a badger's arse, so but we're going with it. Yeah, summit tomorrow as well, and yeah, I have Beelzebub's cold, so I'm going to go out today and get some kind of magic potions, so I'm all right for that. Am I actually live? I am, aren't I? Yeah. Yes, but in the meantime, I've been meaning to come on for a couple of days. I did go out sourcing one day, and then yesterday, you know, when you like doing stuff, I really want to talk about what the F's going on with eBay this week. But I just was doing one thing and another, and then, you know, and then the girls were home. So, morning, RJ, Catherine, Neil, Shelley. Right, there were no aeroplanes taking off in the kitchen today. I want no complaints. Morning, my lovely. Morning, Joan. Morning, Babs. We're here. You look live. I'm just alive. I'm barely alive. Yeah, I'm going to go and get things to dose up on later. Good morning, Tom, the English Picker. Are you going summit? Oh my God. Right, sorry, I'm just going to get a grip. Let's try to stop sniffing. But yes, so I have got a small haul to show you. A couple of bits going out, and yeah, eBay versus whatnot. We need to talk about this, and we also need to talk about what in the fluff is going on with eBay this week. Like, what in the fluff? And I know we can all say, oh, it's very quiet and around. This is more than just quiet. Morning, Limelight. Did I say morning, Crispy? Morning, Joanne. Tom, it's 15 minutes down the road from me, but can't due to childcare. Oh, no. And I'm too tight to pay to get. Oh, Jesus, you should. I almost had a heart attack when I saw how much my train was going to cost last night. But yeah, I haven't done any of the other meetups yet this year, so. Oh God, I hope I'm going to be well enough for it. Otherwise, I'll just arrive and be in my in the hotel. I've booked the room at the Doodah, so I'll just be up there like blowing my nose, or coughing and annoying everybody. Good morning, Antoinette. Bills and Moon. Shelley Jane, my eBay sales nosedived this week. You're not alone. Oh, sorry. So if I have to blow my nose, I will try and go off screen. I can't even work out how to mute this. Right, sorry, I'll try and stifle that. The app keeps changing, so I think they are tinkering. They're definitely making updates, and they will be making updates, but I would feel happier if they said, we're making updates, we're sorry it's going to be affecting traffic this week. They're just upfront about it, rather than going, oh, no, there's nothing wrong, no, there's nothing wrong. Well, it clearly is, isn't there? So stop bullshitting us, because it's driving us all crazy. Oh, sorry, out of sorts. £35 in the pot for the week, one sale eBay. Similar, I'm about to tell you mine as well. Sorry, I'm just going to go off screen and not subject you to the full blast of my nose. Oh, God alive. Let's get some water. Right, I know that was probably still like a fog on. That was a little treat for you, Neil. Do you think some people, there's some weird people out there, I bet there's some people that like people blowing their nose and stuff, isn't there? Because there's all sorts out there, I'll tell you. If so, point them in the direction of this video. I don't mind. Right, sorry. Tom, I'm hoping to go to the pre-party tonight, or see if I can sneak into the after-party. Yeah, do you need a ticket for the after party, or can anyone go? Yeah, I've actually deliberately, partly I thought, oh, that will calm my social anxiety if I just go up on the day. So then I'll just have the anxiety of trying to get there at God knows what time in the morning. Well, I worked out I'd have to get a 6:15 train, and the way I'm feeling at the moment, I'm not sure that's happening. And because I know I have no self-control, that's not a secret. So if I went today and stayed tonight, I would get shit-faced tonight because I can't help myself. I get overexcited and I'd be ruined for tomorrow. So at least I get, well, I'm ruined anyway, so that was wasted. No, better sales on eBay this week than lockdown and Christmas. Really? So, I mean, I do believe you, but like, wow, because mine are shocking. Tom, it's £50. £50 for the evening party, really? Yeah, because the original early birds, I'm sure it was about 75 for the entire day early on, and that's before a lot of stuff was added. Neil, I do wonder whether eBay, with the no fees for private sellers promotion, are promoting private listings at 20% or some other bullshit. You might. Yeah, might be right there, actually. Party? Yes. Yeah, no, seriously, this, let me get to my eBay. It's literally mental on my eBay, and it's beyond mental and it's beyond annoying. It's, I don't know what it is. Oh, no. Oh, now I've done something to my screen. No, all I want to do is log back in. Like the image you see, I don't care, just want to log in. Oh, right, hang on. Oh, Lord. Right, I'm fluffing this up. Right, hang on. Can we prop you there? There we go, there we go. Right. Just logging into the laptop to see what misery I did this week. So I've had 4 no sales days. Last 7 days, and 2 that bought yesterday paid this morning, so that's bumped my 7 days up to £114. That's what I would like in a day. That's my turnover in 7 days. It's not viable. It doesn't matter how you feel about it, it's not viable. Oh, Tom, well, the full day and evening ticket is £76.50. Oh, or £25 for the daytime, but no food. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting fed. I'll tell you what, £76.50, no way. It's actually, it seems pricey to start with, but it's not just a drunk in a pub. It is like everyone's there. There's so many speakers. There's so many things going on. Whatnot are there. Like the Buffett, the QuickBooks guy, the like, you know, obviously resellers speaking, but, you know, people like Whatnot and Buffett and what's the other like company things? Oh, they're even having, it's like a fucking festival for resellers. They're even having a room where they're bringing like a truckload of stuff from the rag house so that you can go and do like a rag house pick if you don't get access to rag houses. It's like, oh, and there's people there talking about like mental health things, but it's all obviously specific for resellers, and it's massive. It's absolutely massive. So at first it seems like that's a lot, but it's not just drinking pub. It really is like a huge thing, bigger than last year. So I'm actually overall, I feel like, yeah, and I'm getting fed, so I feel happy with it. Tom on the tightest bastardo possible. If there was any daytime tickets left and I could get childcare, I would pop along. Really, I really feel, yeah, because at first I was like, all right, it's quite an expensive social, but I fancy the social. But now I'm like, no, I'm actually feel like I'm going to come out enthused and hopefully I've learned a couple of things. Or, you know, like, so you just need a bit of a kick up the arse, and I'm hoping I might get some inspiration and also, you know, enjoy obviously the social, but it's more than just a drink at a pub. That, you know, might get some gems out of it, hopefully. Our eBay there, oh my, yeah, they'd be fucking beaten up, I think, this week. Yeah, I'm fascinated. I don't know what Whatnot's remit is. That I know that there's about 4 different people going live selling on Whatnot there. So I presume they're going to be in a room, and I presume there's going to be some like giveaways to do with Whatnot. Oh God, I hope they've got Whatnot merch. I love merch, and yeah, I mean, hopefully Whatnot will be speaking or something and give us some insights. That would be useful. Shelley Joe, eBay business sellers mental health support. Talk to us about your low sales. Yeah, well, there's a lady there. I can't remember if it's the lady that sells. Oh, sorry, I'm not being very. There's definitely somebody there who's talking about mental health and how to something to do with mental bits there, which must be useful for all of us, to be honest. That's about as much as I can say. I just noted it and I have no other information. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, it's going to involve me. If I wake up early anyway tomorrow, then I'll go and get myself down the train station. But otherwise, I might miss the first bit because obviously I'm like a badger's ass at the moment. Tom, I'll be interested if anyone from Whatnot is there and not just a sponsor. Oh, I assume there'd be somebody from Whatnot there. Oh, maybe it's just a sponsor. Well, if they're sponsoring, I hope they sent some merch. It'll be interesting for you. My eBay sales are in the toilet. There's so many, because I put the video out, eBay is dead, the other day, and I think that was this week, I can't remember. So many people saying, or contacting me saying same, worst ever, worst in 5 years. And it's not just on my channel, obviously I've got a little tiny channel, but lots of channels talking about it, lots of people on Insta talking about it. And we always complain and moan about sales, but this does feel like, well, it doesn't matter how you look at it or what you want to blame. I can't live like this. And I'm starting to feel like as well, it's not just I can't live on the money. I can't live like this mentally. I cannot live having 2 amazing days and then 2 weeks of hell. It's just sort out your consistency of your traffic, because this is impossible to live like this. That's how I feel. And if you think that's extreme, it's not. RJ, how's your Whatnot going, Shell? Watch a little bit of George last night, just can't get into it. It's not for everyone. I love it. I love the Whatnot. Yeah, mentally I agree something's going to give. Yeah, I can't. I need something more consistent for week to week. I can't operate like this. You can't rely on it. You cannot rely on eBay. So as I said, I need to show Vinted some more love, and I've got a couple of. So I'll show you the haul. I bought some stuff for Vinted, and a couple of things I've sold on Vinted. Let's get that other. Sorry about the noise. My 2 sales from the Bay products. Where have you gone? That's green. That's red. There we go. Right, I'll show you the pitiful 2 eBay sales. So 2 rings. So this one, this puffy sterling silver went for 20 plus ship. And then sniffy. So I showed you my little froggy the other week. Yes, that's the other thing. The buyer was messaging me last night and saying, I accepted their offer and they're saying I can't pay. I was like, oh, hello. Maybe this is affecting things. So it was this little froggo I showed you the other week. And that went for £25 plus ship. And they were like, I can't pay. And I was like, and they said, oh, no, I have paid. And so I sent them a screenshot. I said, nothing's come through. I said, just try again tomorrow. And if not, contact eBay. But I was kind of thinking, if it's clearly a glitch there, and because they're trying to pay, I'm not blocking it or anything. They're not blocked. They can't get the payment through. And then this morning, they've obviously managed to pay. So that's clearly a problem at eBay's end. And I said, it might be fixed overnight because these things often are. So that's just the 2 sales. I think I've sold 1 of the ring this week. That's it, 3 rings. And then on Vinted. And then, I'm going to chat about Whatnot as well. So I've sold this for £5. This is Neil's Yard aromatherapy massage oil. I bought like a gift pack for like £6.99, £5.99 or £6.99, and decided to keep a couple of the bits, like an oil and a I didn't think I needed this, but remedies to roll meditation. Freaking do need this. Tell you what though, it's mine's, oh god, it's good for my nose. Reminds me of a spa. Oh, you know that spa smell. Anyway, so that's a £5 of it. So it's like me getting my bits for £1 each. I'm happy with that. I have, right, I'll show you the haul actually, and then and the first thing from that is, oh, actually no, sorry. yes, sorry, I can't make decisions this morning. Worse than usual. Welcome, Audrey. The corner shop. Neil, the corner shop. What's that? Right. Explain yourself, Neil. So, oh, I've got these as well. These are for me. They're rose tinted spectacles. Love them. They're £1. Love those. Out of sorts. Welcome. I wonder if there's a problem with payments. I've had at least 5 non-payers this week. Yeah, because that was the other thing. I was like, hang on, what's happened to the you put your payment details in, so if you accept an offer, it just automatically flows through after 24 or 48 hours. I was loving that. I'm like, I've got 2 here, and it has, and the other one the other day was the same, didn't flow through. Yeah, I wonder if there's a problem with payments. I've had at least 5 non-payers this week with no messages either. Usually only get the odd one now and then, far between. The spa. Oh, Neil. Don't do dad jokes on here. They're not required. Yeah, there's definitely a problem with getting payments through, so that's not helping anybody, is that? Hope you're keeping those specs there. So, yeah, they're for me. They're for me. And girls both tried them on yesterday as well, and they looked even more fabulous because they got blonde hair and it looked really good. But yeah, we'll all wear those. So I picked up. Oh, let me see if I can get the prices. So I actually, I thought I picked some stuff up with the mind in the mind of some love for vintage. I mean, I'm spending like buggery for whatnot. It's not a problem, but obviously that's jewellery. So I was surprised about this. There's a Bowden. Little hair on that. It's a Bowden cashmere men's colour block. Really nice, gorgeous condition. It was £8, I believe. £9. Which size medium, but for cashmere, I don't know. I think it feels like the charity shops are starting to bring it down to saleable prices again for us, or buyable prices. So. Yeah, aiming to got a watch on that already, and I'm hoping to get 20 back on that. If I can get a tenner fairly swiftly from my clothing things, I'm happy with that, because on vintage, it's not much work, is it? Neil, I never have a problem with non-payers. I don't allow or send off. Oh my God, don't you? Like literally 99% of my sales are from offers. I haven't got time for haggling. I unfortunately have all the time in the world for haggling because I don't have any packaging to do. Pay up or shop elsewhere. Pay the price, mate, or on your bike. Okay. So you can see the desperation creeping in, because something I've stopped picking up was sea salt, but it might have been partly because it was always priced up. I have brought 2 sea salt cardies, but I think they're nice. So this one is, sea salt Luma. So it's cotton. It's just a nice open knit. I mean, it's like denim coloured, but it's cotton. £6. I won't get a tenner out of that, but if I can get a few pounds fairly quickly, that's a nice. It's 10, I think, but it's it was there. So, and I bought another sea salt cardie, which is a 10, the Vanessa. And the reason so this one was only £3.50 in the sale. Home Douglas, wow, yeah, they had a sale and it was only £3.50, half price. So I thought, well, I can try on that. And the reason I was thinking about these kind of crop cardies, I think it was Talia was saying, and it might have been Hobbs, she was saying she buys the crop bolero type cardies for the whatever the brand was, for the lovers of that brand that buy the dresses. They like the little cardies to go over the tea dresses. So I thought, well, maybe the sea salt fans want a little cardie to go over their sea salt dresses. So popped that on. This is a nice brand, Ichiko. Really nice, size 10. It's a wool blazer. So obviously it's a smart one, which is always a bit hit and miss, but it's such a good brand. Pockets, really nice. I couldn't not leave it. It was £8. I couldn't leave it rather. So we'll see if I can get 10 out of that. I'd be happy. Or that, I mean, the mental price is probably new with Ichiko. This is Marimekko for Uniqlo. There we go. And I thought, so it's a nice, just a jersey, casual. It's got pockets. I mean, this would fit me. And it was in the ladies, and I couldn't work out the size because it was saying 13 up there. And then when I saw the label downstairs, it says kids. I'm like, my God, that's age 13. Age 13? That's massive. For maybe it's meant to be really oversized, but so I measured it as well, and it's like would fit a 10. So I put it on and just put like kids 13 comfortably fit an 8, right? Because that would be oversized. It's really weird. And I paid, that was a bargain too, £3.25 half price. There was a few people having half price sales, so that was Sue Ryder. But yeah, I mean, that's a bargain. Somebody's got to want that, haven't they? This is another lovely brand, but resale can be a bit hit and miss, but it's a really nice dress. It's queer concept. And I think I got a bargain on this as well. Yeah, this was half price. Again, I couldn't leave it. £3.25 half price in the Sue sale. Really nice dress. Really good condition. And that's a nice front pocket there. So come on, really nice condition. I need to try that. Ooh. And do they fit on you? Yeah, and because like the pit to pit on the Marimekko was like 19.5 or something. It's like, well, 13-year-old as well. I mean, no, some 13-year-olds might be wearing ladies' sizes, but I don't think you'd usually market something that big at a 13-year-old, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I still get people messaging me with offers. Yeah, telling me they're, a student strap cat. Oh no, I don't have any of that bull. Maybe they should be looking for cheaper stuff rather than a £200 camera. Yeah, like enough off. Not really interested. On your bike. Out of sorts. Hello. Watch a video with Nick Hills last night about the new tax laws with selling platforms. Very interesting take about how many people will give up. Oh, I'm sure. I think the car boots will be packed this summer as well, which is great for us because a lot of people will be like, I don't want to do online anymore because I don't want to have to declare tax. Because I'd be the same. If you're only, putting the odd thing on, it's worrying. You're like, I don't have to do a tax return just for that. So I can understand why. So there will be people coming off. Hi, Brit. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no. It's correct. There's no new tax laws. It's just that. So it was always that you were meant to declare your activities. You're always meant to declare your activities. The first grand, they'll allow you tax-free. But you're always meant to declare it. And then it's just the same. The only thing that's happened is that the online platforms, eBay, I think Vinted, it must be all of them, now have to send their figures to HMRC on people that have sold how much they've turned over. That's the only change, is that those figures are being actively sought by HMRC. Old person, thank you so much. Hang on, I'm going to go and blow my nose. Got called Barbie the other day. It's one extreme to the other. No, sorry, not new tax laws, new laws to get into your banks. Yeah, sorry, new laws. Oh, right. Sorry, Charles making me laugh. I'm in the UK. HMRC have requested eBay, to disclose sales figures. Right, so I also picked up this Lushness, which is Old Label Sahara, not the oldest, like mid-old. Lovely condition, wool, oversize, tie-dye. I was like, that's nice. And paid £8 for that. And somebody else obviously also thought it was nice because it's only been on a couple of days. That went for 25. I'm like, that's good for me. If I can sell stuff, honestly, with Vinted, it's so quick list. If I could sell it within the week, £5 to £10 profit, I'm happy, and that's more than that, so all good. What else was I going to show you? Yeah, let's turn around. Limelight, I think they're wanting to go after benefit claimants. Probably. Yeah, probably. I don't want to open a can of worms, but I do. I know there's some people that are shafted in the system, but I do feel for people that are really freaking struggling, and they're like, I'll just try and sell a few bits to get some money together, and now they're scared shitless because I do feel for them. Like, some people really are struggling. Hi, Panda. So, Whatnot. I love Whatnot, we know. So I've done a few shows this week, I think. At least a couple. I've done a couple. And I'm doing one tonight. And so I've actually been doing the last couple. I've done 2 or 3 this week. 2, I think. I've been doing, because it's silver, because it's sterling silver, I've just gone tenner. And then I put something quite juicy on the other night, and it went well. And I'm like, okay, no, there is an appetite for some really decent. I haven't gone wild with, I haven't put like a £90 heavy silver necklace on there or anything yet, but I've put some decent bits on, and they're being well received. Mostly I'm putting stuff on it will go for a tenner, and that does just make me pennies. I love selling rings, but I can see there's appetite for decent jewellery on there, and as long as it's free to do the show, I'm enjoying it, and I'm not losing money, then I'm happy to keep trying and see where we go with it. And it's up to me to try and find the stock at a viable price. But the point, one of the massive points for me is, so what I did Sunday. I honestly can't remember. What was my point here? Yeah, so I'm selling about 20 items on an hour-long show. I know that's low numbers for a lot of people. So 20 items in an hour-long show. 20 items in an hour. If I can get the right price stock and decent stuff, that, I want people to get decent stuff. 20 items. Have a think about that. Like, if I could make a couple of quid an item in an hour, compared to eBay, where that would take about 5 days right now, and I'd have to list a lot more. That I'm having to list it, photograph it, turn around, send Rumpelstiltskin 6 million times, and then hold my breath to get a sale. You can see why it appeals, and also, I love the social of it. So, I feel some of the big sellers are already, for me, the future it feels like the future is Vinted Pro and whatnot for me, because eBay's just not giving me anything. It's not giving me anything. Like, it's the amount of work. I've got, almost 400 listings on there, and I sold 3 rings this week. It's like 3 rings in a week, but I'll do 20 in an hour and whatnot. Like, all I've got to do is source the stuff at a viable price. It doesn't make eBay versus whatnot, where eBay is just on its way out for me personally, is just not doing it. Anybody else in the chat that's whatnotting, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Limelight is a lot of non-resellers shafting the system too. Yeah. Outsorts was going to say that stick to Whatnot Vinted. Yeah. And it was so hard. I picked up some real chunky monkey rings this week because I know that I can get good prices for those on eBay. And so I listed them, but I'm like, am I just wasting my time? Is this couple of hours of work just a total waste of my time? And would I be better off spending a couple of hours sourcing and trying to find some decent stock for Whatnot or Vinted? It's depressing. So, like, things like, well, here's a few of them actually that I listed, like real. So I've been talking about power rings. Whoa, look at these blue beauties. Oh, so gorgeous. But these are all chunky monkey. This isn't like just a day ring. This isn't, I don't think people are after these yet on Whatnot. And probably couldn't get the prices up. I don't know, I haven't tried, to be honest, on Vinted, but Vinted Pro, it might be a different thing. So that's why I'm like, well, these are free eBay, and I had to buy them because I just know that there's a market for them, but whether they're going to get seen, who knows? Stunning, bloody hell. Yeah, thank you, American Muscle. So I'm going slightly off-piste as well. I went a bit off-piste on my jewellery show, the last one the other night on Whatnot. Off-piste in that I did like a silver trinket box, pill box. There was something else I did, and I'm going to do it again. And this is something I could definitely get on board with, is decent branded vintage jewellery. I've got very little left, but I sold some Miracle, like this. I've got this to go on in a bundle tonight. Miracle pendant, that is a Chunko pendant, and micro mosaic brooch, that sort of thing. Lovely. So I'm going to do that sort of thing along with my silver, but also totally off-piste tonight. I've got this in a drawer. I'm like, well, I'm not using it. It's a mulberry leather wallet for, I think it was, I don't know, was it? No, phones weren't that small. It must have been for business cards or something. I'm not really sure. I think you just put credit card or something in there now. But it's, mulberry leather wallet then. So I'm going to auction that off tonight. And I've got some nice bits and bobs. So I'm just going through and making sure I've got a nice little show for Friday evening. So the aim was, I was trying to do like a short show, like daily on Whatnot, just to try and at different times, just to try and get my badger face out there this week. And like, I always get new people coming into my shows, but I didn't manage it, and last night it just went to it. So, but I'm doing a show at 5 because I need to package it after I finish as well and get it down to the shop, because obviously early start tomorrow for the summit. Twisted, my Etsy is picking up. 8 items were sold yesterday. Whoa, that's great. Tate Sweets on eBay. Oh, what the hell? Honestly, I'm sorry about. I need another tissue. I need to do another blow. Bear with me. I'll come slightly away. Oh my God. Oh God, I really want this to be a hell of a lot better for tomorrow. Yeah, no, it does make my blood boil, to be honest, because well, it's out of order. It's just messing with everybody's minds, whatever eBay's up to at the moment. I don't believe it's just, oh, people haven't got the money at the moment. Well, they're spending it elsewhere. They're just not spending it on eBay. And ask everybody you know, do you shop on eBay? I don't shop on eBay. Most resellers don't shop on eBay. I mean, maybe it's finally crashing down, and it's time to find some other places. And there are some decent places to sell on, aren't there? So I'm just gonna, I'm telling you off eBay. I've had it. We can't take this any longer. Even if it was normal times, everybody knows, oh, the roller coaster of eBay. It didn't used to be like that, and now we all talk about the roller coaster of eBay. I can't work like that. I can't budget for bills. My mental health can't work like that. It's just a load of freaking balls. Right, there you go. Got that off my chest. Right. Limelight, Etsy has been good for me this week too. Oh, this is good news. Maybe Etsy's picking up. Maybe Etsy's picking up the slack of the detritus from eBay, because what is going on? Twisted, I couldn't believe it. All the work I'm putting in on Etsy is paying off. Oh, see, that's the other thing. You put the work in, if you actually see some fruits back from it, then you want to put more work in, don't you? And when eBay is starving you of traffic or whatever they're up to, is this just wasted work? Is there any point in putting this on there? I'm being consistent on Etsy. My views and visits are way up, and conversion is 4.6. Oh, that's great. That's really good, isn't it? Oh, that's good. That's a good bit of news. Well done, Twisted. Yeah, that's great. We need some good news stories of other platforms. And I know, see my little haul there for Vinted. I know as well that that's just tiny, and I keep seeing the hauls of other people, and they are, they have 50 items or something. I'm not, well, there's no point in me just picking stuff up for the sake of it. I've got that stuff because I think, I can sell it for a profit, but there's no point in picking stuff up that can't sell for a profit. And obviously I will, when Vinted Pro comes along, we'll try the jewellery. And whatnot. I really want to try and make this work, because it suits me. Thanks, Shah. I needed this win. God, yeah. I've been so down with it all. So it's affecting your mental health. It does. Like, it's a worry, isn't it? Yeah. Oh God. Sorry. One more blow. I'm gonna go, I think. Oh, word up. Sorry, I do apologise for all the snot this morning. It was disgusting. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, that's great, Twisted. You take your love and give it to Etsy. And I'm going to take my love elsewhere as well. Right, let's leave it there. I need a cup of tea, and I need to try and... I said to the girls last night, I think I'm ready to buzz this off again. They were like, no, you've come so far. I'm like, but look at it. It can't be tamed. What the hell? This is what I'm living with. I've got eBay, I've got this to deal with. It's just, I can't take anymore. Oh God, hang on, where's my meditation rollable? Hope you feel better. Thank you. Have a nice weekend, y'all. Yes. And see anybody please come and say hello. If you see me on the corner by myself at the summit, and I'll see you in my whatnot. If anybody's on there later at 5, if you haven't already joined, there's a doodah below, or a code. I don't know how much you get at the moment for it, but it should tell you, like, a promo code, and then I would get the same as well. and catch up on Monday probably. Get extensions till it grows down. Could you put extensions on this, or just like some mad witch that, oh, you know, the mad old lady of Caversham? Yeah, have you seen what's done to her hair recently? Enjoy the summer. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Don't die. Oh, I don't know what's going on up there.